Alright, I've already spent a long time previewing this matchup, but you know what? You might be busy, you got places to be, you can't spend 20 minutes watching a video, so here's the short version. Right off the bat, the question is, will Kansas City be able to stop or slow down Ja'Marr Chase? And the answer is, of course not, because nobody can stop Ja'Marr Chase. He's awesome. But here's the issue. If you play man coverage, you're gonna just be completely screwed, right? Because Ja'Marr Chase one-on-one, that's not a matchup you want to see, and even if you double him, you have to worry about T. Higgins, who's also great against man coverage, and even Tyler Boyd, who can do some stuff there. So you don't want to play man. But the issue is that Kansas City sucks at zone coverage, so you really are in a catch-22 here. Kansas City much rather would play man coverage. Kansas City's pass rush has been inconsistent at times this season, but it certainly should be enough to get pressure on the very weak offensive line that Cincinnati has. Another interesting thing about Cincinnati is how much will they throw the football. They've been throwing the football a lot more towards the end of the season, which is why we've seen them kind of reach their full potential here in the biggest of moments. I suspect they'll continue to do that. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, I mean, it's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. While the Chiefs offense has been inconsistent at times, it hasn't been as of late. So which Chiefs offense will we see? Because if it's the Chiefs offense at their best, you better look out. Cincinnati's pass rush has not graded particularly well, and the flip side is that the Chiefs offensive line is very good, so you've got to be worried about Mahomes potentially having a lot of time to make stuff happen. Kansas City runs the football well, but the question becomes, if you run the football well, do you want to take the ball out of your best player's hands in Patrick Mahomes? That's an interesting dilemma, because they should be able to run the ball effectively against Cincinnati, but do you want to? Cincinnati plays an aggressive zone defense where they're not afraid to jump routes, which can create turnovers, and for a guy like Mahomes who has been turnover prone, that could potentially create some issues for Kansas City if the wrong guy can jump in front of a route. On paper, this should be a big Travis Kelce game, although worth noting he didn't do too much the first time these two teams played. The reality is you do think that Cincinnati matches up very nicely against Kansas City, but the flip side is Mahomes can make something out of nothing. So even if you have the play covered for 3 seconds, doesn't mean that you're going to end up with a win on that play. At the end of the day, who do I have? Am I picking the reigning AFC champs, or am I picking the up-and-comers, the Cincinnati Bengals? Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. I like the matchup. They beat them already this season, and it was only a few weeks ago. Give me them again. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.